Serious, straight women of Reddit, what makes a guy good in bed? NSFW. Listening. When we say right there, do not change what you are doing. That usually means we're close to an orgasm, and if you change something it all goes away. And please make noise. Sex should be fun. Noisy. Sweaty and a good time. Edit. I guess I should have mentioned I was talking specifically about when getting head. Sorry for the confusion. If you enjoy it, let the girl know. It's really awkward if the girl's enjoying herself and moaning and the guy is just ninja quiet. I know some guys are conditioned to be all quiet. But during sex, it comes off as weirdly contemplative and like you're uncertain. Also, I feel like this is obvious. But women usually really appreciate foreplay. Exchanging oral sex in the beginning is fun. And kind of lets you get to know each other a little bit more. In terms of what they might like or don't like. Start off slow and gentle and take cues from the girl. If you're going down on her and you find that she isn't quite as sensitive as you thought, then ease into more clit stimulating positions. Foreplay does not start at the clit. It is the penultimate step. Foreplay starts with caresses and kisses and biting etc on all the other parts of the body, and don't be afraid of exploring. A calf of the inside of an elbow can be just as sensitive as a nipple. After she's all hot and bothered. Then go to the clit to ramp it up and ideally make her come before penetration. Plus the normal communication. Don't take it too seriously. Listen to non-verbal cues. Spice it up but don't get position, obsessed etc. Edit. If for any number of reasons you and or your partner want to delay her orgasm until intercourse, go for it. I was mostly saying because A, many women can't orgasm from intercourse, and B, many men feel pressure to make her do so, which might be alleviated by getting her off first. That said, communication is key. And if she wants you in there sooner, then get in there, champ. Removed. It's gonna be the same basic stuff as the dude thread. Make noise. Use your hands. Grab. Caress. Pull hair. Go down on me. Communicate. Be forthright with your desires and confident in your body. More specifically, cut your fingernails before putting them inside of me. No one wants vaginal lacerations. Edit. Since all the freaks are coming out in this thread, I should say almost no one wants vaginal lacerations. Apparently. Best tip I learnt as a guy. Scratch the inside of your upper lip with your nail. That is close to what it feels like in a vagina. If unsure, I always scratch my inside lip and then file my nails down till it feels comfortable on my lip. Then we should be golden. Don't try to act like you're in a PRNO and don't change positions every 3 minutes. If we seem to like it, stick with what you are doing for a while. Apart from that, the usual blah blah. I only change the position she enjoys if my body legs are giving up on me. Here's my 2 cents. Licking sucking nipples is constantly overlooked, but real valuable fingering is really, really hot. Don't try and make it feel like a dick either. I think that's a big misconception with hand play. I get really turned on by the idea of fingers inside me curling to the front wall of the vagina and pressing the G-spot. Don't quit twisting it around because I know what a cock feels like and that is not it wet. Tongue heavy making out appreciative noises, dirty talk. The best sex is Jekyll and Hyde sex. Which is when 1 second you're a sex monster and then the next, you brushing the hair out of my face saying you're so beautiful and then back to F-king me sideways. The flip-flop between aggression and tenderness puts your body and mind on such a ride. Also, not concentrating too much on being good in bed. Like you have to prove something to me. Move with the energy of the moment. And I'll move with you. Removed. I think the best way for 2 people to have fun in bed is to be open and honest about their wants and needs. I understand that may feel uncomfortable for some. But being honest about what you like and don't like will avoid a lot of awkwardness. Use your hands. Caress our skin. Chicks will react to where they enjoy being touched. Primus. Do not just ram it in and jackhammer until you're done. That is boring. somewhat painful, and will give us very little incentive to let you try it a second time. Most of all, just relax and have fun. If your chests make a fart sound, laugh because HT is always funny. I haven't seen anyone else say this, but I feel making out is extremely underrated. Most of the guys I have been with kind of rush through the making out and then stick their hands down my pants. Rushed foreplay and then straight to sex. There is nothing hotter than having an intense makeout session where you're not really doing anything else than grabbing and grinding at each other's bodies and forgetting how to breathe because you're kissing so intensely. One of best sex sessions ever was with this guy, who seemed to attack my body like a tiger. He was everywhere. Touching, biting, licking, sucking. I don't know how he did it, but there was so much sensation at so many different spots at the same time. I begged him to FCK me, but he denied my request and just kept going with the tease. Once he finally put it in, mother of God, that was good. Further, looking me in the eye when you deeply penetrate me. Take the lead. Make noise. I'm just imagining an awkward Redditor F-king this up. Edit. Thanks for violently popping my gold cherry. Willingness to learn. Someone who wants to completely please me and acts like I'm some sort of goddess. A little bit of rough play. Spanking. Biting and lustful grabbing of boobs and bum. But doesn't take it all too seriously. If I'm made to feel like a sex goddess, then I will make you feel like a sex god. Marvel at my body and I will worship your cock. Removed. Only one woman's opinion. But a big part for me is feeling really wanted. That look a guy gets where his eyes glaze over a little bit because he realizes you're going to FCK him. The line between this and being desperate is, I think, separated by confidence. Letting me know you're incredibly turned on by me without being pushy or needy. Yay. Kissing. Please don't be all saliva. Why? Not dry, but not wet enough to leave visible spit on my lips. A little lip biting, without drawing blood, is very hot. Plus, I love the dirty talk. After we've done it once or twice, this isn't first date material. Tell me you're hard thinking about pushing me up against my desk and F-king me from behind. I'll be in my bunk. Holds me. Kisses me like he can't get enough. Eats me out like I taste like a delicious fruit. Just acts like he wants me. Guy here. Just would like to point out a big cock has pretty much gone unmentioned in this entire thread. Make noise. Don't be afraid to try something new. Make eye contact. Put some effort into it. When I'm on top, let me control the pacing and the rhythm. I'm doing what I'm doing for a specific reason. I'm trying to get off and found the perfect angle and pace to do so. I know it's hard and I always appreciate the enthusiasm, but just relax and give up that little bit of control. You can have it when we switch positions. Make some noise. I don't care if you think you sound weird. We like to hear moans as much as you do. Foreplay. I personally prefer the long, slow foreplay that drives me crazy and makes me beg for that penis. This is a personal one, but the hottest thing that's happened in bed was while I was on top and we were making out and he stopped kissing me. Told me to open my eyes and held eye contact for a brief while. It was so incredibly intense. Know how to go down on a girl. Don't be grossed out by it and then expect her to blow you. I dated so many guys who were so bad at eating a girl out but thought they were good. It's not SI when it feels like a cocker spaniel is lapping at your vagina. I really hated oral sex and didn't think I could enjoy it until I met my girlfriend. Well, she does have the benefit of actually having a vagina. Insider information. Yeah, dig. There's a difference between rough dirty sex and damn I love you sex. We want both. At separate times. At the same time. Who the FCK knows, but there's a difference. Points to username. It honestly depends on what the specific girl is into, but I'll let you know what I like. I enjoy rough, sweaty sex. The kind that leaves you breathless when you're finished. Occasionally I like being choked and scratched. Don't forget about the boobies. The boobies are tender and can really get it going. Don't be that arsehole that doesn't wear a condom then goes around rebashing when you get an STD. Also, guys, some girls can't get off from penetration alone, so stimulate that clit, damn it. This may just be me, but damn it, make a sound. If you're silent we don't know what we're doing right and therefore what to keep doing or when to try something else. Also, try to be confident. When you're shaking and looking completely helpless, it feels like we're f***ing a child rather than a man. But I mean, if that's what you're into, it's none of my business. Make some goddamn noise. Don't be afraid to tell me some of your kinks. Also, this. It seems that a lot of men seem to stop everything after they have finished coming. Guys, if your lady is geared up for more, take your break and jump right back to it. A guy who doesn't think I must like sex just the way his ex liked it. A guy who doesn't think every woman wants to be slapped, hair pulled, choked, and jackhammered just because some do. A guy who hasn't learned his moves from PRN. A guy who is patient, tender, passionate, and willing to take a little guidance without getting his feathers ruffled. I've found out that being able to orally please a man brings me great joy. I advise all women to orally please their men and even random strangers. Being attentive to how my body reacts to what he's doing. Listening to my suggestions of how to touch, lick, etc. Willing to try new things. Being able to laugh if something funny or awkward happens. Confidence. Be a little aggressive. Most importantly, have fun. Be silly. I'm a guy, but I know a lot of women enjoy the man being animalistic, if you will. Hold her down lightly. Pull on her hair. Throw her around like the beast you are. Not all women will like this though. Don't get sensitive if I ask you to do something differently. I want to be with you. And I want our SI time to be amazing. You are not a sex god. And that's okay. Don't get offended. I just want you to hit the right spot. You will be happy you listened. And so will I. You dare to challenge my divinity. Eye contact. Not taking everything so seriously. Not beating himself up if something doesn't go exactly right. Some spanking. Some dirty talk. Sometimes hard and fast. Sometimes slow and sensual. Mixing it up. Willingness to try new stuff and hang out with each other naked for a while afterwards. No sloppy French kisses. No daddy talk. Oh yes. And make some f***ing noise. Damn it. We want to hear moans and SI sounds. 2. That's a huge turn on.